Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and I have a very special unboxing from Endless Pens. Endless Pens was having a closeout sale. I have been watching a very specific pen for the past few months. I've always been very curious about Aurora pens, but I could not justify spending that much money on a fountain pen that I had never used, never touched. But I noticed that there was an Aurora 88 on sale on the Endless Pens website. It was marked down from $800 or $900 to about $600 or so dollars, and I've gone from putting it in my cart to just leaving it alone, and a few days later I put it back in the cart, and maybe a month or so later I put it back in the cart, and maybe I'll pull the trigger, but not really. I'm not really sure I still want to pay $600 for this pen because I'm not too sure that I would really think that it's worth that much money for my experience. The fountain pen on the Endless Pens website, this pen went from being $800 to $900 down to about $600, $700, and then down again to just over $300. I was so excited to see that this pen costs maybe a third of its original price, and I feel more comfortable paying a third of the price because I have no experience with it. I was not comfortable paying full price. All right, so I guess I should go ahead and open it up. I'm so excited. This is a huge box for this. Oh, okay. So I will be inking up the fountain pen with this ink. Nice. It's a very nice box. Okay, it's a catalog of their other fountain pens. It's a very light fountain pen. There's so much depth in it. So it says Aurora on the band, made in Italy. I have 652 of 888. About 1.5. This is a nib. I have an 18 karat. I believe I purchased the fine nib. So this pen is actually quite nice in the hand, especially with the flared end of the section. It feels nice when it's posted. I'm not sure how it would feel once it's full of ink, but this is a very light pen. All right, so here are some size comparisons with the Aurora, going from the shortest to the tallest. We've got a Kaweco Sport, a Pro Gear Slim, Sailor Pro Gear Slim, a Pelican M600, Aurora 88, Benu Talisman, Lamy 2000, Twisby Eco, Sailor 1911 Large, Lamy Safari, Pilot Vanishing Point, Leonardo Momento Zero Grande. Okay, I have flushed the pen and I'm ready to do a writing test, writing sample. Okay, it feels good so far. And I'm glad I did flush the pen because there was some residual blue ink, which makes me feel good because they actually tested it before it was delivered to me. Okay. Oh, okay. How do I do this? Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have inky fingers. All right. Somebody please help me. This is my first ever Aurora ink and I don't know what I've never experienced this before. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'll be back. Okay. This is a thicker nib than what I was expecting. It is smooth. I really do like the smoothness of the nib, but I was really expecting something that was much finer. My first impressions are good. I have not been overwhelmed by this pen, and for that I am so glad that I did not pay full price for it. So I guess I do have a nice little soft spot for blue fountain pens, and this fits in nicely with my collection. It's very pretty. The clip is pretty strong. It does feel like a well-made pen, and I love the details that are very nice, very clean. So that small step down to the barrel, none of this is uncomfortable under my fingers. And I like the fact that it flares at the end of the section so that my fingers don't creep onto the nib, up to the nib. It has an F for the fine nib. So I guess this is a Western fine. It's pretty thick, lays down a pretty thick line. I think it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this fountain pen and really form an opinion on it. I will say that I am glad that I purchased it at a discount. As of right now, I can say that I would pay $300 for a pen like this. I don't know that I could say that I would pay $800 to $900 for it, but I am glad that I have it in my collection. I might end up inking it up with a different color. Do we have any ink vent colors that would work well with this? I'm not going to put a shimmer ink in this fountain pen. Silent Night would be a nice color for this. I think I would like to go darker. Yeah, darker might be a good option for me instead of having something that's so bright. That color, I would love to try it in a navy blue type color. Private Reserve American Blue is a nice one. DC Super Show Blue, maybe. Hippocamp is good. Jelly Bean Blue from Ferris Wheel Press. Oh, I could do like a blue black, Seiboku. But now we're getting into the more muted colors, which I think I would enjoy so much more. I love this Diamine Indigo. I just got a bottle of this ink very recently. This is the one that I was thinking about. Troublemaker Inks Milky Ocean. Troublemaker Inks Milky Ocean seems like a really nice pairing as well, but this is a drier ink. I have to see if this is a wet, dry, or average writer, how it's going to respond to this ink. Periwinkle Blue. And I think that's why I really do like this fountain pen, because it's almost leaning towards the periwinkle colors. It's very close. Not leaning into the purple too much, but it hints in that direction. So I believe it matches very well with these types of inks. So I want to try it in either Troublemaker Inks Milky Ocean or Diamine Silent Night. Let me know which one you would actually prefer. What would you like to see in a pen like this? Or if you have experience with Aurora fountain pens, what kind of writer is it? Do you need drier inks to balance out? Or do you need something wetter or more lubricated type ink, or darker inks or lighter inks? Let me know. Since this is my first Aurora, I have absolutely no experience. So I'm just going to be trying things out. These are going to be my first two choices. And it really is a toss-up. Thank you so much for watching my unboxing of the Aurora Matera. I hope I'm saying it properly, or at least halfway decently. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with it. So glad that I got it at a great price at endlesspens.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.